I heard a rumor that you guys are going to give us a like and watch Umbrella Academy with us.
Ooh, okay. That sounds like a great idea.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
it does.
so.
We're going to be
Ooh,
watching
boy.
episode 9. And happy Halloween, guys. Don't you like my hair?
I love it.
Having too much fun today. I thought this shirt would really work well for the Umbrella Academy, too, because their theme is mainly like white, black, and blue. So I was like, oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's right.
Last episode was awful.
Oh,
Like, it was a
that's
great
right.
episode, but it was awful. We were not
Terrible.
expecting, oh my God, Allison to freaking die.
Died, yes.
By Vanya.
Yeah, accidentally. Yeah, she was really
Mhm.
enraged and
Bad. So
Go, go.
bad. I mean, Luther was already distraught enough, and I mean, he couldn't even get over what his father did to him, and I don't blame him for that,
That's right,
but
yeah.
to actually, like, see his loved one now that they never, like, actually got together, and I just feel so bad. Like, he's going to
yeah,
really
oh, boy.
not be together now. I don't
That's
know if he's
right.
going to be more
he's gonna
driven
go overboard. Yeah.
or just lose it completely.
And Leonard was smiling when she did that too.
Leonard's a monster.
He is.
Yes, he is a monster.
Awful. I'm hoping that Cha Cha will also help out Hazel because Hazel wants to stop this from happening, and now she's on her way. I don't know, and she's going to
I
find
feel bad
Agnes
for
or
Agnes.
something.
I don't know.
And
Something
Agnes
happened
is
to her.
so helpless. I mean, she has no idea about Cha-Cha. She doesn't even know about what Hazel really does. She doesn't know anything
She doesn't
really
even
about
ask because
Hazel.
she's so in love that it's like, all right,
That's
well,
right,
it's
that's
fine.
it.
She's going for it.
Beware.
So hopefully Cha Cha doesn't find her there. Like she's heading in that direction to the bird sanctuary or something, but maybe the hotel, she won't find her. But I have a feeling she's going to, though, because she's good at her job and
I
she's
do
really
too.
angry
They're
at
going to
Hazel
be
right now.
nice and happy. And sure, I'll tell you what room she's in.
Yeah. And now going back to Allison, you know, we saw that episode where it was called The Day That Wasn't. And that was actually really nice with her and Luther, like,
It
because they
was.
are in love. I don't want to say past tense. And then it didn't happen. They were going to walk away together and just accept their fate. Everyone was going to die, and they just were going to be at peace and be with her daughter, and that was it. And then when things changed, I was hoping it was for the better, for the day that was. And no, like, she
No,
died.
it wasn't. No.
And I heard a rumor, but yeah, like, it's awful. I really liked Allison. I mean, everyone has
Me
their
too.
flaws, but she was a good person, and she really did love Vanya. They discovered at the same time on why she was doing that. Vanya remembering what happened in the past, and Allison didn't realize she was doing something really
She didn't
bad to her.
understand. I mean, she was
That's
a
right,
kid
she
as
wasn't.
well.
That's right.
Plus, she was doing what her father was actually showing the kids that it's okay to shun Vanya out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true,
the
yeah.
thing. All the siblings did it to her.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Vanya, she was very emotional when she killed her. Like, she didn't want to do that.
Oh,
but I
no,
feel like that's
definitely.
also the turning point that's going to make her even worse now. Because
Right.
Leonard's going to make it, oh, it's okay. Like, this was great.
She's
she did
smart
it to you.
though. She's
Yeah.
got to wake up and smell the coffee.
I hope
with this
so.
new
I hope
guy.
so,
No,
because
so
right
good.
now she's full on with Leonard no matter what. And she
Yeah,
was fighting
right.
Allison every step of the way, denying everything. So
He is
I think
not a good person.
because she's so close to him, she's just blindly in love with him and not really seeing the outcome. I mean, maybe
Hopefully
now
she'll
she
start
will,
realizing how
because
he
he's so
is.
happy about her sister's death that maybe she'll start to be like, oh, this is kind of weird that he's like that. But
Yeah,
Well, at least the guys know about Leonard.
yeah,
that's right.
this hat. It's so funny. All right, guys, shall we get into this?
Yeah.
We shall.
109.
Ooh.
Oh, God, it's going to happen.
Right
What do
now.
I say?
It's gonna burn her. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm your new nanny, Mrs. Cornwallis.
Every time.
Oh, every time, yeah.
How much of it?
Ooh.
My name is Grace. I'm your new nanny. Your father tells me you don't like oatmeal, but we need our
That's
breakfast
why he
to go
built her?
big and strong.
That's right. He programmed
You
the
have to train
robot.
with the others.
Stop with the kettle. Whoop.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Mm.
She's
Oh, yeah,
backwards.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Ooh.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah.
Better eat that oatmeal before it gets cold.
And that worked.
I guess so.
How many humans died?
Yeah.
Ugh. We've seen this scene before.
Yeah, we see this a lot. A little too much.
I'll be coming for us soon. I'm the only one on your side. who understands just how special you truly are.
Oh, God, she's totally listening to him.
I don't think she's breathing. If we don't get her upstairs,
Is she alive?
wow.
She's still
Suffered
breathing?
a severe
Oh
laceration
my
to the
God,
larynx.
look at all
One
that.
of you will need to get blood.
I love needles.
Master Klaus.
I love needles.
Is contaminated. Just a sight of needles.
Oh my God, oh my God, it's so...
I want to be numb again.
Jeez.
You're a colossal man.
Hey, life isn't supposed to be easy.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, he actually interacted with him? Did he actually feel that? He spit out.
You can't make me.
Oh, boy.
Exercise.
She's gonna see the book.
Mm-hmm. Number 7. Uncontrollable.
Here it comes.
Let's get going.
Yeah, hide it so he doesn't see.
Hide it.
He didn't trust that you were strong enough to control your powers.
Don't believe
I've
him.
never been afraid of you. I need to go. What have they ever done to you?
See?
I'm the reason that you
Okay.
got first chair.
Why? How?
I auditioned. I earned the spot.
You're weak.
Stop it.
You're pathetic.
See? It's just his father saying it to him.
Wait, he wants. It's like a suicidal wish
Oh,
here.
sorry. Oh. Oh, see? Well, what goes around comes around.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh, yeah. She did. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my God!
Hey, I wasn't expecting you back, so...
Oh,
That's
goodness.
Cha-Cha! You're right.
No.
Upgrade at the Rain and Quail B&B next door.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
gross.
Oh, she popped it back in.
He's cramped and he's gonna go
Take it back. I'll get. Ooh.
back. Gross.
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm so amazed she's alive.
Oh my gosh.
She gonna make it.
Oh.
Yes.
You're the last person I would trust here.
Mm.
I'm not going anywhere.
You gotta just let it go.
Well, no, because everyone's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's including one person I love with all my heart.
Aw.
I think we really did it. I think we actually stopped the apocalypse.
I want one of those.
Always take the drink.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's not even
Do
worried.
anything.
Gun.
He's so wise.
Well,
Diego!
you know, before you
Payback.
might want to hear what he has to
Whoa.
say.
He's really. Ah! Okay, he's like, okay, I'm gonna
guys,
intervene.
break it up.
Well, I hate to break it to you, pal, but you're a day late and $1 short. The fact that you're here right now means without a shadow
always
of a
says
doubt,
that.
the apocalypse is over.
It's too easy. Vanya's still on the loose. I shook her out of there.
Oh my goodness.
Right in your face.
Take them both.
You should stay armed.
Boy. Yeah.
It's not over. Now I'm worried for Hazel.
Sorry. Yeah, but that's why.
Hey, Vanya, it's me.
Oh, Allison.
I just wanted to... All I ever wanted was to be a good sister to you.
Oh.
Oh, it's all over it. All her blood.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
Can't imagine that feeling. Ooh.
Allison,
I'm so happy she's alive, though. I really thought she
I
was
am
done.
too.
you don't know where she is.
No, you don't understand. She did that.
It's time for the last of your father's secrets to come to
Oh,
light.
how late.
Family powwow.
Hey, he didn't kill Patch. His partner Cha-Cha did.
So what?
What do you like about her?
Cute butt, nice legs.
Anything a little more profound than that?
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll be proud to know that you're killing Hazel and Cha-Cha as a way to honor her memory.
Let that sink in.
Mm.
I
is Allison?
She survived.
Don't hurt
We
Luther.
got in an argument. And things got out of control.
That's so scary.
Could I see her?
She's resting now.
Sorry.
I don't know. Is he gonna grab her?
No, he understands.
Let's go over to him, show him what happened to him.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Oh my God.
You're gonna freaking die, Luther. Don't do that to her. Oh my God! You're gonna end up freaking dying. Oh, he just did enough just to knock her out. Oh no! This is gonna make her crazy.
No. No.
In the daddy room.
I mean, am I the only one that didn't know this place existed?
He hid so much from us.
He hid it because he was afraid.
Give her her medicine.
Why don't we just open the door and ask her?
No, she's not going anywhere.
No, even if
Oh,
you're
gosh.
Oh, she came.
Okay, good. She's got a pen and paper. She can
What are you
explain.
doing down here? You should be in bed.
Vanya didn't mean it, but it's scary though because she can't control her powers.
She's dead.
Oh, this is awful.
Oh,
This might be the worst decision because this is gonna maybe make her crazy.
Wow. Yes, I have her.
Agnes!
Oh, no. Don't tell me.
Watch your girlfriend die.
No, come on!
Oh my God. Oh, careful.
It's inch by inch getting closer.
And lollipops.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Everything goes. Come on, guys.
That was cool. No.
Come on.
No, don't do it! Don't do it!
No!
No! Oh, is it slowing down? Where? Is she alive still? She's alive. Is she playing with Ben?
No, smelly.
Thanks, Mom.
She's trying to get the physical contact.
Mm-hmm.
Is returning her?
Is he? No way.
Oh.
Oh, we should just keep her.
I'll never forget you, Dolores.
It's almost like her eyes are glazed over too.
Yeah.
She likes secrets.
What?
She's like,
How do you know that?
I
You
didn't
might
see
just
that
scrap
before.
her.
I'm surprised she can't break through that. She gets
She
upset
might.
on them. She might.
They're gonna keep you in here forever.
No, they're not. They're just gonna.
Do you remember what that was like?
Yeah, use her own,
Oh, I know she's gonna get really.
her voice as a weapon.
And do something about it.
Focusing on her own heart.
Mm.
Yeah, just that alone.
Uh,
Does that do
oh,
anything
definitely
to?
she's gonna go. I know everything.
Gonna damage the house.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
Her eyes.
Whoa. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Ooh. Oh,
She's
boy.
a vampire.
Yeah. Beware.
This is way worse now.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. Unless they have that medication she was taking orally
That's what I'm
by
saying. Give her
injection, and
medication.
just,
That's
like,
what they say.
darted at her.
That's what they
Calm
should
her
have done.
down.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna. You
I
know.
don't know.
I don't think they're gonna get out of this one.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, what's going to
Unless
happen?
unless she sees Allison.
What's going to happen now? Because if they released her before, there's a risk, but she would have mentally been better.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Now she's enraged.
So
Yeah,
what do you
she's
think?
really-
Do you think it was a good decision to contain her in there before she broke out? Or do you think, Luther was trying to do the right thing?
I do, but I think keep her in there, but I think Luther should have said to her, just hang tight. We just learned about all this. We have to just come to grips with it. Let us just chill for a bit. We'll be down. You know, we're not going to leave you in here. We just have to collect our thoughts, and we just have to, you know, we just learned about it.
The only thing is, he can't say that to her because when she's in the cage, she can't hear anyone outside of it.
Yeah, but you got the darn pad there.
You could write it down.
Sure,
you could write it down.
Just anything, just to keep her. Look, we just have to collectively, because 3 out of 4 of them wanted her out.
Yeah.
You know, and Luther can't make all the decisions either, and
Right,
they should have just said, just let us collect our thoughts. We just learned about this, whatever, and just we're not going to leave you in here like you were when you were a kid. Something.
Mm-hmm.
And they should have thought about her medications too. That's what kept her calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they might not know about that. I don't think Allison. Oh, Allison knew.
I think they knew about her medication. Yeah, because she was on it most of her life. So, Mom, what do you think? Do you think it was a good idea that they caged her? Like, what would you do
I don't
knowing
think so.
that?
I think they should have talked to her calmly and things. And like I've said about the medication, if they realized
I agree on that. I mean, here it comes down to you never know what's going to happen. I don't think Luther handled it well, but I get it. She's dangerous. Allison almost died. We thought she was dead.
That's right.
It was a close call. She might not ever speak again. I'm so happy her life is good though.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Like that she's even alive right now.
Still alive.
I'm hoping she gets her voice back because that's her power as well. But her life, she's good right now that way. She's not dead. Vanya did not murder her. So what is the right answer? Because I see Luther trying to talk to her, and she is emotionally unstable. So she might freak out with him saying that, just like with Allison. Now she knows what she's capable of. Where when she killed Allison, she thought she did kill her there. It was out of her control because she lost control so much. And if she talks to Luther about that, she's going to freak out again and be like, no. Like that room is so negative and scary to her that something like that might happen again. So maybe he's thinking that way too. If Vanya wrote down a lot and said what happened, that he's doing what he knows best to knock her out and put her in the cage, and he can't communicate besides paper up to that point. I wish he didn't have to do that. I wish he could talk to her, but I do see his point in that way because there's just too much risk there where he could take out, or she could take out.
Unknowns.
Yeah, too many unknowns where she could take out more people. One thing they could have done better is, I'm glad she saw Allison there, and Allison went up and maybe saw the written stuff on her pad, let her go.
My fault. And you can see their actions, and even Diego, I'm trying to see through Vanya's eyes, like Diego pointing at the door, like he was defending Vanya, like let her out, but it looked aggressive, like he was yelling at her or something to Luther. So who knows? There's like no communication between Vanya and the group, really. So she's seen some nice things defending her, but who really knows what it looks like to her? And then they just leave her down there, like no one stays, even though you can't talk to her.
I knew she was going to break out of there. We're going like crazy.
And she's so upset and crying, and you walk away and leave her to herself. Like, that's bad. Like, they handled that very wrong. Someone should have stayed there and said, I'll stay with you. Write it on the pad.
They should have brought Grace down there. Someone down there just to sit there, and, you know, Grace would have been a perfect person just to sit there, have Mom just sit there and just, you know, watch the door and just, you know.
And then what do you do at that point? Like, you lock her up and hopefully you guys can gain trust and calm her down, but you never know what might trigger her. The way she killed Leonard. I mean, he was sick and betrayed her, but she full-on committed.
She really
she was very focused. She really honed in on that room, onto him. She wanted to go back to her family. I really wish the guys grabbed the book at the crime scene, especially Klaus, knowing, because he was the one who threw it in the dumpster. You know, just grabbing that book and reading it and learning more about her. Just something.
That actually would be good,
That would be Dad's, you know, Dad's words, and maybe they can, you know, think of their own thoughts about her and feel bad for her.
Yeah. It's so hard too, because going back to the medication thing, just thinking about they caged her. I get they didn't really have an option. There's too many unknowns there. And even her with the medication, like, she might take that in a bad way too. I mean, I hope she'd be like, okay, yeah, to calm my powers down so I don't hurt anyone else, I should take these for now until maybe I can try to train with my powers. But even the father, who was so skilled with training his kids, you know, I mean, he wasn't a great father, but he understood and was good enough to train them to the best of their abilities. But look how far that went too, though, because look at how Klaus was. Like, he ended up going in the different, like, in a different direction with his drug addiction and trying to numb everything.
Too much for him.
It was just too much. But he couldn't even contain Vanya and to have her learn. Look how many people she possibly killed. I mean, they're getting thrown out of windows, and
Man,
it just, I don't know.
Many nannies before Grace came along.
Yeah,
now we know
very bad.
why Grace came about.
So
possibly, maybe Allison can still help somehow with her.
Hopefully,
You
I
know,
mean,
because she saw how Allison put that, you know, the note up. You know, that was her fault and everything, and don't blame her.
She
And
might.
she was in shock, and she was in shock after she
Yes.
thought she killed her sister.
Yeah. So I
Complete
think
shock.
because she's so mentally unstable and she's finding this freedom now and becoming who she thinks she should be, which is herself, that if someone tells her, oh, we'll try to take these medications to numb yourself or whatever, she's not going to like that either. And she probably would say no to it. I don't know if she would do it at that point, you know, if they did talk to her. There's just too many unknowns.
And part of Leonard's reasoning and brainwashing her is coming out through her younger self to her.
That's crazy. I know, like,
right? She's saying the same things Leonard was saying to her, almost. You know, that, you know, it's their fault. They don't understand you. You know, you have to be your true self. This is what you're meant to be.
Insane. Now, when Leonard was provoking her, and then was like, no, not me, not me. Do you think he meant to sacrifice himself because he knew the apocalypse had to happen? Do you think, like, he was very, like, passionate about, like, okay, I'm committing to this, and just to make her feel bad, not me, just to follow through? I don't know. Or do you think he didn't think she'd go that far?
I don't think that he thought she was going to go that far. In my own opinion, you know.
I agree. I think in that retrospect, I think he was reverting back to himself with his father.
That's right. Yeah.
And the hitting of the book, I don't think he realized that was the single noise that was getting to Vanya. And I think it was almost like the father hitting him, where he's like, you're not good enough. And I think that, and he didn't,
something said
his own past came to bite him in the ass, because he provoked it by that pounding of the book.
Yeah. You know, I love this when we discuss things and we're different, you know, because I totally perceive that as he got upset and knew she needed a noise, so he was doing that to aggravate her, to hone in on something. And I thought he was doing it because he committed and knew that she had to, like, actually end the world or something. And then he maybe panicked at the end and didn't actually want to die. But then I started questioning, well, maybe he was like, don't do it, like trying to set her beyond, like, no return, where she would go, I'm full on going to destroy this guy. Like, I thought maybe that was a commitment that he was sent to do. And that was going to
if that's
solidify.
true, this apocalypse could happen.
Yeah,
because
it could
if
be
she's
her.
so ticked off, she can go back to wherever he was. I think his house, right?
His
and
house.
Maybe still maybe get him and somehow get the eyeball back. Did they take the eyeball back out, though?
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
so
I don't know. The apocalypse still could happen then.
My umbrella.
I don't know.
Scared me.
Oh, it did? Oh.
I didn't know what that.
Umbrella's coming to get you. But yeah, so I think she's going to be the one that makes it happen, and it's scary because now Vanya's out. I hope they realize that the apocalypse can still happen, because the fact that Hazel was relaxed and Five was relaxed about the whole thing, that it was done. Like, he even gave up Dolores. Like, that was huge.
What's going on with Agnes, though, at the end?
Yeah, because she froze, which I kind of knew that she survived when the timekeeper girl came through. And
that's right.
You know, I was like, oh, I hope Agnes does survive that. Maybe
I
they can
hope so,
reverse
too.
time, or Hazel can go over there. Maybe they can have a truce of some kind, and I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Maybe she's desperate enough where she wants the apocalypse to happen. She's like, hey, you guys got to really make sure this happens now because Howard's dead. And
yeah, who knows what's going to happen. I love Agnes. She's such a sweetheart.
I know, too. The poor lady.
I know the way she's watching and being calm still. I'm like, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. Not like, oh my God.
God, you're going to be boiled to death or whatever.
Boy.
Man, and Cha-Cha is just so hurt. I think she's hurt by him, leaving the partnership and not believing in doing their job and just continuing and finding love and trying to get out of it. I think she's just so hurt by that. I really feel that Hazel is her best friend, and she just doesn't. She'll kill him if he's not going to stay with her. It's like a toxic relationship.
Right.
I agree. I totally 100% think
if
that.
If it's not me, I'm going to kill her. Kill him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they know. That's what they're so good at, and they have a good rapport for that. They're assassins and great at it. They've been doing this for eons. Who knows how old they are? They travel to different timelines or different parts of time, and they've been together for a very long time, most likely. And she is absolutely hurt by it. I don't like how she's handling it, but that's the best thing they know. Like, this is how they handle situations, and to be so tough, but yet to have emotions tied to someone, like have softer emotions, like that makes her even more aggressive because she's so hurt by it. I really hope that Agnes survives.
I do too.
I do too. Poor Agnes. I hope so.
I think Hazel giving the guns to the guys, I think that was fantastic. That will clear Diego, and now he knows who truly killed Patch.
Yeah. And he didn't even care at that point. He was just so angry. He just wanted revenge.
He wanted to kill both of them. Yeah.
I'm glad Five kind of challenged him a bit there and said, would she really like that? Would her memory, you want to do that to her? Because she was always about, helping people out and not about revenge and stuff. So it was good that he was questioning that. And going to Klaus now, he was able to make physical contact, or Ben was able to make physical contact with Klaus, but it was through his powers. So what happened there? Because even as father said, you barely touched the surface. Yeah. So what was that? I mean, maybe what else can happen? Maybe he can even bring back people from the dead. Maybe not fully, but physically for a while. Maybe.
Who knows?
I mean, that would be even more so. Like right now, he just wants a connection.
Yeah.
Maybe no one else can see
Klaus trying to do it so hard. He can't do it. It's got to be on Ben's side. Wow, that's pretty...
Wow.
What do you mean on Ben's side? You mean
was it Ben doing it? Or was it Klaus doing it?
That's a good question too, but I really think that was Klaus's power, because he even barely breached the surface of what he can do, his father said.
That's true. Maybe it was because of his desperation to get back on the drugs and just not deal with this reality. Reality really stinks, and this is harsh. They just lost. He thought he lost Allison. What have you? Whatever. But maybe it is true that he, in that desperation, he needed Ben to say those things to him and really reach out to him and give him that oh wow factor, get it out of your head. Don't take those drugs. This is the best thing for you, not to take the drugs, because you're even more powerful than you realize. So yeah, maybe
there might be a few things going on where Klaus is always high on something. So 2 days, almost 2 days, he said, is probably a very long time since he's been sober. So the more sober he is, the longer duration he's sober, he might get stronger and stronger. And he's never been sober enough that long to actually know anything,
full potential.
So
and it's true. If you have an addiction, every moment, every day is it's like monumental. And it's so true that 2 days does seem like 45
years, he said. He said 45 years. It's more extreme, right? But we don't know, because we don't have addictions like that. Like, a lot of people do have addictions.
I have a lot of, family members and friends.
Me too.
Addictions.
And family,
You see their struggle.
I can't imagine how hard it is, and you try to, understand and have an open mind, have patience, and it's rough. And Klaus also telling Five, his addiction in a way too. You don't even know who you are. Once this is over, what do you do, kind of thing. Yeah. And Hazel's kind of on that train as well. This is what he does, and him just trying to live a simple life. I think that's kind of cool though, because the way Hazel handles it, is nice, because a lot of people in that kind of career, like, how would you be able to just go normal? Like, you're just set in a certain way, like Cha-Cha. Like, Cha-Cha was probably just going to do this for the rest of her life until she was killed off or something. And here Hazel's like, you have to just keep it simple. And it's nice if you just appreciate the little things. And he was able to let go of that and just wanted and knew how to live a life like that, which is pretty neat to see. But anyways, Klaus, I want to see where his powers go, and Ben, maybe it's a mix of the two. Maybe Ben also has some kind of power that was helping them connect in some way.
But yeah, now that I think of it, what you said about Klaus, it is probably Klaus. The longer he stays sober, the stronger he's going to be.
I think so, but you never know. It could be a mix too. I mean, I'm curious where
Isn't
that goes.
Funny how drugs, how Klaus has to stay off the drugs to get more powerful, and how Vanya has to stay off the drugs to get more powerful.
That's true.
And it's prescribed drugs, well, not prescribed, but it's daddy prescribed, and her power, if she uses it for negative, is going to be really bad.
Yeah. So it just comes down to someone's mentality, you know, just, you know, drugs weaken your abilities because you're not coherent enough, you know, and when it comes to, unfortunately with Vanya, like, she is mentally unstable, so she needs like therapy or help in that way. And it's just the way they're handling it was just really bad, because now that she broke free and wasn't released, again, I know there's a lot of unknown risks there, and I was with Luther, but I also don't agree with how they handled it and walked away from her, not leaving someone there to kind of like keep her.
That's right.
Not that she's going to be fully relaxed, but just leaving her isolated, like freaking out in that cage in the dark by herself. Like, what the freak? You're going to make her crazy. Like, that's an insane move. So to leave her there, and now she broke herself out. If people listen, like if Luther listened to Allison and they actually let her out, it would probably, hopefully, be way better off than it is now. Because now that she broke out and she listened to herself, and she, who knows how much time she had in there already, a few hours at least, she's going to be very angry, not listen to them, see them as enemies, and all hell's going to break loose. Like, people are going to die. She's probably going to set off the apocalypse. Who knows? Not good, guys. Not at all.
Oh, boy. We'll see next time.
This hat is crazy. I keep laughing. I'm like, oh my God. I'm having fun because I brought him out of the closet. I'm like, I haven't worn my hats in so long, and I usually wear my colorful one. I have a brown one, but I washed it and dried it, and I shouldn't have put it in the dryer because the hair is all fried and gross and matted now, and I like that one a lot. This is a little itchy because it's a little coarse. Air dry. Ooh. So anyways, guys, love you so much. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to howl at the moon. Ooh.